So do you find yourself struggling with excessively oily hair or perhaps even dry hair? Well then stick around because today I'm going to show you a few tips on how to maintain some healthy hair. Hey guys, Mike here, welcome back to another episode of Strand Thread where I like to produce weekly videos just like this. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So I was talking to some girls about this video and about the advice that I was going to give, and it's quite funny that girls really have quite a good grasp on this and they're quite clued up when it comes to maintaining some healthy hair. But then when you speak to some of my guy friends, us guys, we tend to be a little bit clueless about this. So this is why I thought this video would be really good to just help you just to take care of your hair. Because guys, at the end of the day, even though marketing tells us differently, guys' hair is exactly the same as girls' hair. It's just often a different length, but we have the same hair. So these tips are going to apply to not only girls' hair, but guys' hair as well. So the first thing that I want to talk about is when it comes to washing hair routine. Now, quite a lot of us wash our hair like every day or even every second day, and to be honest, that's actually really bad for you. And
say what?
now here's why. When you wash your hair, now there's stuff in that hair, in that shampoo that strips your natural hair oils, and these natural hair oils are really good as they promote good hair growth and they make it coat your hair and protect it from bacteria and whatnot. And when you say you're stripping these oils, and if you do it too often, it actually has the adverse effect. So what you're thinking is that it's going to take your hair and make it less oily, but if you're stripping it every day, what's happening is that your hair is now thinking, well, I need to keep replacing these, or keep replacing them, and what happens is that your hair actually gets even more oily. So you see, that's kind of contrary how it works. So what I recommend is that instead of every day or every second day, take it down to about 3 or twice a week. So maybe when you're playing sports twice a week, then shower on those days because of sweat, and maybe if you're doing gym, just like that, just to do the same. Maybe say to me, Mike, oh, hold up dude, hold up, I need to wash my hair so that I can style it. Well, you don't actually, and I made a video about this. Have a look at something called there's a dog that is just making, Gary, stop making so much noise, I'm trying to shoot you, dude. Sorry about that. Gary, out, come on. The dog's name is Gary. It's quite unusual to say. Anyway, as I was saying, I made a video about dry shampoo, something that you can use. You can check it up here, and it's something that I use that you can use in between days of when you wash your hair, and this just keeps your hair, keeps the hair rid of the excess oil. So just check that out, as I said, and I explain all there and how you can use it. Now another thing that us guys need to start using is something called argan oil, also commonly referred to as liquid gold. Guys, this stuff is amazing, right? It really works. What happens is it's an oil that's been extracted from trees, I think in Morocco, and it's only found there, so it's quite a precious oil. And it's rich in vitamin E and fatty acids. Now, what vitamin E does, it has antioxidants which boosts your cells and promotes hair growth. So this stuff, it's actually good for so many features, and I'll link an article down below on what you can use it for. You can use it for your face, for your nails, your body, whatever. It's really good stuff. And yeah, it's like a pure natural substance. But how I recommend that you use it, now if you have fine hair like myself, you can use it for pre-styling, but I don't like to use it because it makes my hair a bit too greasy. But what you do is take about 4 drops, put it in your hands, and use it at night time, right? And you steep in it, and what this allows is that your hairs can really get like the full benefits, and it can nourish your hair and seep into your hair and really work well. And then you just take it in the morning, have a shower, and you'll receive, once you blow dry your hair, you'll see that your hair is left silky and shiny and feels really healthy. And just another tip is that put a pillow over put a towel over your pillow so the oil doesn't get onto your pillow and stain it. If you don't have argan oil and it might be a bit of your price range, or you can also use coconut oil. I don't know if it's as good, but it's also pretty good, and what you do is just heat that stuff up, apply it into your hair, and repeat the same process. So a lot of us guys, we like to use cheap, affordable products, and what seems good in the short term isn't good in the long term. So you don't want to be using a product that have these kind of ingredients in them. But what you do want to use is have products that have these kind of ingredients in. Hey guys, cheap products, and I'll make a video on this, but cheap products can often do more harm than good. So just be aware of what products you have, check out the ingredients that I showed you, and weigh up whether your products have these ingredients or not. Another tip that I have is that, guys, ease up on the heat. Now, if you're like me, you like to blow dry quite a lot and you style your hair every day. But the problem with heat is that it damages our hair and makes it brittle and prone to breakage. So ease up on the heat. So what I suggest, and I've put on other videos, is that halfway through your blow drying process, put the cool air on. The cool air really works well. Not only does it lock your hair in place, but also makes it a bit more smooth and shinier, and it's a lot better than hot air, and you can apply it directly to your head. Also, ease up on curling irons, and if you use maybe curling irons, get small for ladies, but if you use a straightening iron, don't use it too much. And if you do, make sure that you're using heat protection spray. I'll link the one down below for that as well. And even if you blow drying, also be sure to use a heat protection spray, as that will just defend your hair against the heat, and hopefully that your hair won't get as damaged. And finally, the last tip I want to bring to you is that when it comes to styling products, a little goes a long way. So our hair creates a natural substance called sebum, which is part of the growing process. And when you combine it with dirt, when you combine that with dead skin cells, and then on top of that, excessive use of product, this can often clog the hair follicles, which makes our hair too greasy and oily and not good at all. And so what I suggest is that know your hair product, number one, and know how much you need of it. So if you have quite long hair, then maybe you'll use a bit more. But if you have like quite shortish hair, then you don't need to use so much. Don't be overusing that product. Less is more, guys. That works pretty much all hair products. Just think about it when next time you're gonna style your hair. And always you can just layer it, you know. You can just start with a little bit and then gradually work your way up and use a bit more. Right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up. As I said, you can subscribe down below. And yeah, so maybe I'll make another video like this with some more hair healthy tips. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time, bye for now.